Yesterday discussed about that demo file, how to fetch the file, how to call the file from local system to talent, and different types of delimiters, the comma delimiters, semicolon delimiters, and pipe delimiters. Um, the default delimiter is a semicolon, is a delimiter. In the field bar, when I call the file, we have the 4 steps. We are following the 4 steps. While following the 4 steps, the third step is we are giving the field separators. So by the default have the drop down box, semicolon, colon, the box options. If the how to give the custom delimiter, the pipe symbols and the dollar, hash, these are the custom delimiters. Hash symbol, dollar symbol, and at the rate symbols. These are the custom delimiters. How to give that custom delimiters? Most of that pipe delimiter only. Custom delimiter means pipes only we are following. Dollars and other special characters we are not followed that in the ETL. Yesterday we are discussing about this. To target, source is a file, target is database. Source is file and target is database. Is file and target is a database. 1 minute. I'm audible. Is my voice is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, good. And yesterday discuss about that up to how file to table. There are 4 types of that source and target systems are followed that each and every projects. Some projects are follows the some projects are follows the source is file, target is database. Some projects are follows source is table and target also table, and some source is table and target also table. Some projects are follows the source is table, target is file. Some projects are follows the source is file and target is also file. Like different types of one-to-one jobs. Just source, target, just that's it only. Different types of the one-to-one jobs we have discussed the previous classes. This is file to file job. This is file to file job. Source is file, target also file. And file to table job. Source is file, target is database. And table to table. Source is database, target also database. Source is database and the target also database. Okay. And source is database and target is file. Okay. Now shall I run this job? What happens? What does it means? Whatever the records are in database, all the records are from source to target. Flow, the source to target. The records have, what are the records have the database? What is the schema have that in database? Double click this one. Double click the drop. Double click this component. Look at this component configuration. By default, query generated. Okay. What happens? By default, query generated. Select. When we are fetching the table, select star from data, right? Table name. Select star from table name. Select the star means all the columns. What is the meaning of star means all the columns. Like look at here. Select columns from table name. Select columns from table name. Select star from table name or select column wise also we do that. Both the query is the same. Both the query is same. Copy this query. Come to here. Come to the database. Come to the database. Look, means correct. Select the star from table name or this query and this query is same. Here we are write that instead of star, we are giving the column names, right? The talent internally guess the query. And that whatever that columns information, the schema information all stored into the table and all the records are flows from table to source to target. Now see that file, where is the file? What is the path of this file? A new EMP data. In temp folder, new EMP data. The temp folder, desktop, temp folder, new EMP data, right? Okay, like this is it. Okay, it means that is the table to file. All the records are flows from employee database to file. How that retrieve the database? How to retrieve the schema? How to retrieve the schema to the database? For the retrieving the schema to the database, here retrieve schema. Next, our database name is system is our database name. Select the system. These are that we are discussed about it. Filter data. Yesterday we do that. Filter data and employee data demo. Whatever the table we want and select the table. Select the table, create a status is success. Then it will pop up the next symbol. Next option. This is called retrieve schema. Retrieve the schema. How to retrieve the schema means right click and retrieve schema. Choose the option retrieve schema. The first one come to immediately next. Then next choose the database name. Our database name is system. We are giving the username of the database system. And when click select that system and select our table name, which database, which table we want, select the table name and success. We'll come back next system. Why it will be very slow. Employee data. It will take time. Now see retrieve schema. It's processing. Still it is processing. Right here the refresh preview, refresh option. Okay. These are the table names. Okay. Now just we will go to the pipe table. Table to file. Okay. Create the job. One more. Create the job. Job underscore. Pipe table to employee pipe. EMP pipe file, right? Employee pipe table to EMP file. Okay, we'll see next. One more job. Create one more job. You can understand easily. Okay. Where is the pipe file? This is a pipe file. File type in limit T file input delimited. Then next Oracle database. Oracle output. Okay. Then next give the connection. Just right click. Select right click row main. This is a connection. Give to the database. Just one-to-one job. One-to-one. Source to main. Source to target. Okay. Source to target. Now then double click this one. Configure the database. But the configuration also very simple. PIP pipe data. EMP pipe data. EMP pipe data underscore today's date. We'll give the today's date. So 11/20/23. Okay. Action on table. Drop table if exists and create. Now run the job. Here and run. Just one-to-one job. Just one-to-one job. Job ran successfully. Job ran successfully. Copy the table name. Copy the table name. Copy that. Come to the database. Come to the database. Star from table name. Select star from table name. Okay, this is the data. Select star from table. This is the data, right? Okay. How to retrieve this data to the database? Now it's a file to table, right? Now how to retrieve the data? How to call the data from the database? How to call the data to the database? For this, move this one. Okay. Retrieve schema. Retrieve schema. Then next, our database name is system, database name, and our file recently we have loaded the data into the database pipe file, right? Here that all are alphabetical order. So P, where is it? P, EMP pipe, right? EMP pipe, EMP pipe, today's date, 9/11/2023. Select this one. Success. Next. Next, finish. Okay, this is the way to retrieve the tables, right? To retrieve the tables. Now, the same, whatever this employee data. Okay. Now, we are retrieving the data, right? Employee pipe data, today's date with today's date. We are drag and drop here the Oracle input. Look at this. This is an old table and this is a new table. Look at that. By default, query is generated. Select column names from table name. From table name. Select column names from table name or select star from table name. Both are same. Select star from table name. Both are same. Okay. Now see, all that 15,000 records are, the schema have that 15,000 records. All the 15,000 records are flows to the file. No. Okay. Now I want that only the department number 10 records. Now I want only the department number 10 records. What I will do? Here we are using the where condition. Where DEPT number. Copy this column name. Copy and paste. Where department number equal to 10. Where department number equal to 10. We'll see what happens. Run the job. Clear and run. In previously loaded the 15,000 records. Previously loaded the 15,000 records. Now loading the data, only 2,000 records. What is the difference between previous and present condition? What is the difference between previous and present? Previously it's loaded 15,000 records. Now only 2,000 plus records. Why? We are filtering the data right here.
Right.
We are filtering the
Using where condition.
Using the where condition, we are filtering the data. Now cross check that. Come to that cross check. You previously have that lot of different department number records. Now this file has been modified by another program. Yes, all that only department number 10 records only we are ready. All department number 10 records. Okay. Then customer wants, I don't want that comma delimiter. I don't want the comma delimiter. I want the colon delimiter. What I will, how to change the delimiter from comma to colon? Is the delimiter, the target, the customer requirements, the target. I don't want to that comma. I want to that colon delimiter for the target. So firstly, go to the target.
Click the
field separator. Change the field separator colon, right? Now see, run the job. Again, come to here, Notepad++. This file has been modified by another program, right? So now the colon separator. Okay. This is the way to change the colon separator. whatever in the target, not in the source. That is source. Okay. Again, the customer requirement is I don't want to that colon. I want that semicolon separated, pipe separated. How to change that semicolon or pipe? Or here only come to that target output, target component. This is the target. This is the left hand side is a source. We are calling this is a source, and this is a target. Move to the target. After some transformations, whatever the customer requirements, after the transformations, and load into the target, right? But customer requirements, I don't want to that colon. I want that pipe. Oh, just give that pipe symbol. That's it only. Now run the job. Now run the job. Which transformation we are using here? Which, look at here, pipe, right? Which transformation we are using here? We are using the transformation. Why? By the query. By the query. You have good knowledge about the query. Okay, write the query. We are using the transformation is where condition. Okay. In the department number 10, I want that whose salary greater than 10,000. Whose salary greater than 10,000 I want. In the department 10 only, whose salary greater than 10. For this,
and use
using
salary
and salary column
greater than 10,000.
Salary greater than 10,000. Greater than or greater than or equal to? What is the difference between greater than and greater than or equal to?
Greater than means 10,000 तक आएगा record और greater than equal to
greater than means only above the 10,000. It's
10,000.
Greater than or equal to means 10,000 and above 10,000, right?
Right.
Greater than or equal to 10,000. Greater than or equal to 10,000. It means here the condition, multiple condition. In the where condition only, multiple conditions apply. We are using department number 10 and salary greater than or equal to 10,000, right? Now run the job. Okay, job ran successfully. How to know the job ran successfully? It means how to know that job ran successfully. Exit code is equal to 0. It means job ran successfully. Exit code is equal to 0 means job ran successfully, right? Now come here, modified by only about 10,000. Only about 10,000 records will be displayed. Okay. Then next customer requirement is, okay, fine. Whatever you did the transformations according to my conditions, you did the transformation is good, fine. I want sorting the data, order by the data, which one salary, whose person salary gets the highest and whose salary will get the lowest. I want the sorting the data. How to sort the data? Here using the order by condition. In the SQL, we are using the order by salary. Order by salary. Copy the column name. Order by salary. By default is, what is the order by sorting default is? Ascending is a small default.
Ascending is default.
Yes, ascending is a default. Descend, we are ordering to the descending. DES, right? Descending. Right. DES. Now run the job. Clear and run. Now see, job ran successfully and come to the file modified by another program. Now highest to lowest, right? Highest to, look at here, 1,000, 10,000 and lowest. Highest to lowest. Okay, here lot of duplicates are there, right? Lot of duplicates. Lot of duplicates we are identifying. Look at, see, lot of duplicates. We are identifying the lot of duplicates. How to remove the duplicates? Here the file have that lot of duplicates. Remove the duplicates and send the good quality of the data. duplicates means it's not a good quality of the data. After removing the duplicates only, we'll send to that customer. It's a good quality of the data. Okay, remove the duplicates. How to remove the duplicates in this query?
Using distinct
class, right? DISTINC distinct class.
Distinct.
We are using the distinct class. We are remove the duplicates. Now see, run the job. Clear previous data and run the job. Yes, job done successfully by modifying. These are only the fresh records. Each and every. Look at here. Record wise, talent record internally read the data. Record by record. Talent take it only 1.53 seconds only. Talent read the data. So you have the good SQL knowledge to write the query. Good SQL knowledge, you will write the query. Okay, this is a query. No? Here using the where condition and order by sorting the data and the multiple where condition also we are using here and the distinct class. Okay. After this, I don't want these two columns. I don't want these two columns. These two columns are irrelevant of the data. These two columns are irrelevant to the data. These two columns, location column and department name column. I don't want to do this. Bring the cable. I don't want these two columns. These two columns are irrelevant data. I remove these two columns. We can also remove that. We can also remove. After removing the data, immediately go to the guess schema. Guess schema. See that? Immediately remove the guess schema. Syntax operating is missing. Okay. Guess schema. Okay. Now see that talent automatically internally guessing the schema. Only 5 columns. That whatever that remove the columns, we are removing the data. Now see run the job. Now see run the job, removing the data. After removing this, we'll go to the by cross check. After removing these two columns to guess the schema, only the 5 columns are visible. For the cross check, go to the edit schema. Look at this cross check also. Only the 5 columns. Okay, now we'll run the job. We'll see what happens. It's a 7 columns or 5 columns. Data load into the 7 columns or 5 columns. Okay. Now come to the file. See that in previously 7 columns, employee number, employee name, salary, HRA, department number, department name, and location. These two are irrelevant to the customer satisfaction. According to the customer satisfaction only, we are removing only whatever the customer requirements only. We are develop the jobs. The customer says according to his thoughts, these 2 columns are irrelevant. So remove the 2 columns. So this is the way to, if you know about the fully information, know about the talent, know about the SQL query, SQL knowledge, and SQL database here, how to remove the columns and how to handle the SQL query. Okay, fine. Okay. Those guys are, okay, you are unable to remember the queries. You are unable to write the query. And while writing also, you are facing a lot of syntax errors. This is a simple query. Okay, fine. Whenever we are sometimes a joins query we are using, and a distinct query, and identify duplication query, and order by query, where conditions, and the left outer joins, all the joins, the multiple complex query we are written. You know the SQL, not good expert in the SQL knowledge. SQL, okay, you write the query, but I'm unable to remember the SQL. I'm unable to write the SQL query. I'm unable to execute the SQL query. A lot of syntax errors. A lot of syntax errors. In such case, how to do? But I want to run the job. End of the day, we'll give the report to the team lead, TL or manager. End of the day. But how to do? The same without SQL also, we will do based on the talent components. Okay, you have the good SQL knowledge. Okay, write it. Good, fine. You are unable to write the SQL knowledge. You are unable to write the SQL knowledge. So in such case, the same job, file to table, the same job also we can do with components. But here, whenever we are using the database, source is the database, must and should write the query. Source is the database, you should write the query. If the source is file, here we can write the query. Here, this is a component. Here we can able to write the query. We will write the query here. Is it possible to write the query in the file? Is it possible to write the query in the file? No, right? Is it possible?
Delimited.
No, it's a delimited only.
No possible.
Not possible. Not possible, right? Not
Right.
possible. Not possible. This configuration is a field separator, it's a row separator, this is a file path, this is a file path. It's not possible, right? So here we are writing the query here. Can we use multiple tables in a query? Yes, same. Multiple tables also. They're using the query. Okay, we'll see. In further classes, we'll deeply discuss. In the first sessions only, we are going to that basic to the deep introduction. You will be must be confusing. What happens? What the options are unable to understand. So we'll go to the step by step from the basic level to advanced level. Okay, Deepak. Now, say this is a file and this is a table. You have that good knowledge, SQL knowledge about that database. SQL queries are your good SQL queries. You are expert in the SQL. Okay, you will go to this way. But I'm not expert in SQL. Say I'm not expert in SQL. I don't know how to, I am unable to execute the SQL query. For such cases also, Talent have that built-in components. Whatever the customer requirements, customer require is a uh, where condition order by what the customer requirements. Based on the customer requirements, the Talent have that built-in components. Just call the component. How to call the component? This the component where we are filtering the data. For the filtering purpose, using the component is called filter row. Okay, how to give the connection? Just row 1, make click here, left click only. When I'm giving the right click, I will mention to you. Just click here and come to here plus button, plus. See, plus. Remove the connection previous one, give that new connection. Okay, double click. In database, we are using that filter condition, right? Here, the plus button. Department number equal to 10. Department number equal to 10. See, row, filter the data. Double click here, already configure the table. Database configuration is only 2 options. Database configuration only 2 options. The first one is give the table name. Second one is action on table. Here the drop down many options. Using that drop table if exists and create. What happens when I choose the create table if does not exist means? What happens?
अगर पहले से टेबल है
हाँ,
तो ये नहीं
तो
जाएगा।
पहले वाले का टेबल का डेटा existing to present table, right?
Right.
Data will be existed. Data will be added to that existing data. So we'll select this action on table as a drop table if exist and create means every time whenever we are filtering the transformations, the fresh table will be created. Now see, run the job. Run the job. 2,133 records, right? In previously also, when we are run that filter condition using the filter condition, 2,133. Here we are not using that any SQL query, but we got that result. Okay. Then next in the same, we are salary greater than or equal to 12,000, right? Salary column operator. Here the operator greater than or equal to 12,000. Greater than or equal to 12,000, right? Okay. The same where condition only. Now run the job. Okay, we are not writing any SQL queries, but still we are get the data. Come to the copy the table name here. Copy the table name. Copy the table name. Come to the database and the place of here. Right? Only the above 15,000, 12,000 records. 12,000, 15,000. Greater than or equal to. Greater than means about 12,000 records only. Greater than or equal to means include 12,000. Records will display. Okay. You are right. You are good expert in the SQL. Write the SQL queries. You are unable to write the SQL queries and use the components and transfer the data. Use the components and transform the data. Then next, what you are using here, that order by condition, right? Next, order by sorting the data. Next, we are using that order by sorting the data, order by. But I don't want to use that SQL query. I'm using for that order by or any sorting the data. If you are blindly remember, sorting the data means and call the component is called sort row. SORT, sort row. Sort row. Okay. How to give the connection? Just click on here, row 2 and plus button. Okay. Then next, just double click here, configuration. Each and whenever we are calling the component, this is called component. This is called component. File, reading the file component. This is a filtering the data component. And this is a sorting data component. Double click here, click plus button, click plus button. We are sorting the salary, right? By default here, look at here, by default is ascending. I'm giving the descending order. And whatever here the options, the salary is a numerical value or alpha or date function, date value. Salary is numerical or alpha or date. Salary is, what is the salary? The salary is a numerical or alphabetical.
Numerical.
That's it. I want that's it only. It's a numerical, right? So
Numerical, right?
salary is a numerical. I want the descending operation. Okay. Completed configuration is completed. Row main. Okay. Salary is a numerical value and it's a descending. Okay. Run the job. This is a run tab. It's a component tab. Here component tab means configuration path. The component configuration. The run tab means run this job. Job ran successfully, right? The same data, but reverse order. Same data, but reverse order. Then next, removing the duplicates, right? Remove the duplicates. For this, component is called, these are core components. These are these three, 1, 2, 3. Each and every job using the same components. Same configuration, same components. Each and every job, we are using the same components. How to connect this one? Just click here, plus button, connect it to this one, and configure. Each and whenever we are calling the component, after connecting, double click, do the configuration. Here the configuration, each and every component have the same options. Don't confusion here. That is the beauty of the talent. So very easy to understand, easy to learn. The same components, basic settings, advanced settings, dynamic view, documentation. Look at here. Basic, advanced, dynamic view, documentation, right? basic, advanced, dynamic view documentation. Here also, basic, advanced, dynamic view. Mostly we are doing the basic settings only. What are these 3-4 options will be further classes will learn. Okay, as of now, we'll take that only basic. And here that edit schema. Each and while we are calling the components, each and every component have that edit schema. Look at here, double click. Edit schema. Edit schema means whatever the schema have that. Schema means structure of the data. Schema means this is a structure, data, structure, data have that structure. Without structure, you are able to find this data belongs to what. I'm removing this one. You are able to find this data belongs to someone, this data belongs to product, or this data belongs to employee, this data belongs to some other product. You are able to identify. It's not right. So that's why giving the structure. This structure is called schema. This structure is called schema. Okay. Now coming. This is a structure. Whenever we are connecting, that talent internally take care. Everything talent internally take care. We don't do that anything. Talent internally take care. Double click. Here also schema. Look at here. Same schema. Okay. Then how to remove the duplicates? Just single click. Just single click. The column wise, remove the duplicates. Just a single click only. It's identify the duplicates, at the same time remove the duplicates also. Internally, there are two operations. It's identify the duplicates and remove the duplicates. Now see, run the job. For the identification, we are writing one SQL query. For the identification, we are writing one SQL query. For the removing duplicates also, delete star from table name, select. Then we are doing right this different SQL queries we are writing, right? But without SQL query also, our job will run successful. The job will run successful. Right. I don't want that. Next column is I don't want these 2 columns. Have that 7 columns. I don't want these 2 columns are irrelevant to this data. How to remove the columns? For the removing columns also, we have the component. For removing columns or shuffle columns, whatever that, we have the component. The component name is called T filter columns. T filter row is different. T filter row is filtering the data. T filter row is filtering the data. T filter row is filtering the data. T filter columns means here remove the columns. Remove the columns. We are using the SQL database. Remove the columns and guess schema, right? But talent component wise, we are filtering the columns. Look at see. Look at see. Okay. What the columns are? These 2 columns I don't want. Remove these 2 columns. These 2 columns I don't want this. Remove the columns. Okay. Okay. Then next row main. See. Now here one symbol, right? Symbol L. You are able to see. Symbol. This is yellow color. It means just whenever you are facing that this symbol, just double click here and sync columns. That's it. Now symbol gone, right? Now run the job. Clear and run. Without SQL queries are also the same job we are running. We run the same job. Without SQL queries also, we are running the same job. Only after duplicates, after removing the duplicates, see that previous 7 columns, now that only 4 columns. Previous 7 columns, now that only 4 columns, right? This is the way, this is how to use the components. These 3 components are each and every day we are using these 3 components. Filter row, sort row, and unique row. These 3 components we are daily using. And that customer, I want that filter, I want that records only, I want this records only. For those purpose, using the filter component. Okay, sorting the data, I want that ascending to descending, descending to ascending, and duplicates. Remove the this file has that lot of duplicates. Remove the duplicates. Just how to do? Call the component is called tunicro and remove the duplicates. Okay, and this is the way extract the data, some multiple transformations, and load into the database. And tomorrow discuss about that each and every component, deep dive, deep discussion. What's component is going on, what components does and doesn't, what component does and doesn't, what this component does and doesn't. Deep discussion, each and every component. Today I'm just calling the component and filtering, introducing the components. Today I'm doing only introducing the component, and tomorrow discussing about that deeply. Okay. Anyone have doubt? This is what today's class.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Madam, can you hear me?
yes, yes.
Hi, madam. Okay, I just joined 5 minutes ago, madam.
Okay.
Basically, okay, I don't have any background, madam. Okay, I'm simply learning SQL, and someone suggested me to do this course, madam, to get a good opportunity. Okay. So, actually, my question is, okay, madam, I don't have any idea even on SQL as well. So, is it okay, ma'am, to understand this ETL talent?
Yes, yes. The ETL talent, no need to that deep discussion, deep knowledge about the SQL. Basic SQL only, how to create the table, how to fetch the table. That's only basic knowledge enough. I will provide that basic SQL also.
Okay, madam, and one more thing. Until today, okay, this is kind of demo, madam, or did you already started?
This is a demo only. Already, only 2 classes completed. Only 2 classes completed, and those 2 classes also provided in your Google Drive. Once connected to the DURGASOFT, yesterday class, day before yesterday class, they will provide it. And once watch those demo videos are also, and continue to the today's class also. Tomorrow you will join. Okay.
Okay,
It's
fine.
a wonderful job, wonderful ETL platform.
Yeah. Thank you very much, madam.
And also,
my last question, madam. Okay, if I learn ETL talent and Snowflake and Data Factory, okay, those are relevant topics, madam, to get an opportunity, or only ETL talent is enough to get the job, madam?
Mostly the jobs are based on that ETL only. You got that good opportunity, the very also have high package, you want that. With ETL and Snowflake also, you have the very good opportunities. But mostly 90% only ETL. They are searching only ETL. We are only extract and transform, load the database. That's it. We are using, someone using the Snowflake database, someone using the Oracle database, whatever that. You are loading the database or not. That's it only.
Oh, okay, fine, madam. Thank you very much.
And also Naga, Google Naga, and we are maintaining one talent group also. We are
in the
maintaining
WhatsApp,
madam? WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to register? You are already registered, or you want to learn, continue these classes?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Okay. Save this number and save this number. This is my WhatsApp number. Save this number and say hi. I will add your number in the group. Okay.
Sure, definitely, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll do that.
Registered, connected to the DURGASOFT and registered your mobile number. Tomorrow onwards, everyone, so the link will be changed. Link will be paid link. Who are interested to continue the classes and connect to DURGASOFT and get the link. Okay.
Ma'am, should I have to register my mobile number with DURGASOFT to add in the group, madam?
No. I'm not, DURGASOFT not involved in this. Only the trainer responsibility.
Okay, that's fine, madam. Yeah, I'm going to add.
Okay, that's trainer responsibility only. So say hi. I will add your number in the talent group. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
Welcome. Fine. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thanks for joining. No, anyone have doubts? Vishal and Sindhu, Sarah, Sirisha, Sarila, Deepak.
I'm good. Thanks.
You're good. Fine.
मैम
yes.
मेरे पास एक है ना इनपुट फाइल ऐसी थी.
This is what extracting the data. We are extracting the data. What we are learned today.
Okay.
you do the transformations by using SQL. You're not good in the SQL by transformations on the components. Okay, by transformations on the components. Just a single click and choose the just single button only. Configuration the component, configuration on the component, and load into the database. That's it. Okay, this is what's today's class. And practice well who are the not installed properly, and guide. I will guide to me. If you are facing any issue, just take a screenshot and send it to the WhatsApp group. I will available to you. I will guide to you how to install properly. Okay. The once installation properly done, then you will go to the daily classes, attend the classes, and practice your classes. Okay. Once let
Madam,
me know
the
how many.
installation. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry to disturb you, madam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was not there, ma'am, for the installation time. Okay, so should I have to go through the link which is sent by DurgaSoft yesterday?
Yes, yes. I will send the document also, installation document.
Yeah.
Okay. Just say hi to my WhatsApp number. I will send the installation document. In the document, have that each and every configurations, how to follow the steps. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Oh, welcome. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Good night. Have sweet dreams. Tomorrow we'll meet you same time, same time. Okay. Bye.
Bye.